Hello, and welcome back to Book Nerd TV. Number 4 on my list is a book that I've talked about on this channel, The Remarkable Life of the Skin by Monty, Lyman. I think I did this the last time too. Anyway, this was a really interesting book about the largest organ that you have, your skin. I will put a link in the description below for that particular video post because I'm not going to rehash here the things I said there. So you can just go there and watch that video. But it was just such an interesting deep dive into the skin. I think Remarkable Life of the Skin was just a very good read. And I think if you enjoy sort of medical text, medical adjacent text, Remarkable Life of the Skin is definitely a book that you should read. And my 5th book for my top 5 medical reads is Stiff by Mary Roach. I am a fan of Mary Roach. I really enjoy it when she takes a topic and sort of dives into that topic. I enjoy her writing style. I would say I've enjoyed every book. I haven't read Grunt yet, though I do have it. I've enjoyed every book except possibly Packing for Mars. For some reason at that time, it just wasn't something that I could get into. So I am gonna try to read it again because I feel certain it was probably just timing, mood, all that kind of stuff like that. But Stiff was the first book that I read by Mary Roach, and it's just very interesting. Look at what happens to the human body after you die. Whether you give your body to science for research, whether you're buried in the stages of decomposition. I don't recall, because I read this book a while ago as well. I don't recall that it's particularly gross or anything like that. So I don't think I don't believe there's a need for content warning, but be aware, Stiff is a book about what happens to a body after the person passes. So if that's something that makes you a little squeamish, maybe you might want to pass on it. But if it's not an issue for you, go ahead and get the book, put it on your TBR because it is a great read. And if you haven't read Mary Roach before, I think you'll enjoy the book and you'll enjoy her writing. The honorary mention is The Hot Zone by Richard Preston. I read this book probably 20 years ago. I read it in and around the time that the book came out. So again, a long time ago, and I remember that I found it just so interesting. The book is about Ebola virus mainly, but also these other sort of hemorrhagic bleeding infectious diseases that can cause Ebola or can cause, Marburg virus, which I think is possibly related to the Ebola virus, but slightly different. And what happens when these viruses get out in the population or in the community. And at the time, I'm forgetting which country in Africa was having a serious outbreak of Ebola virus that was decimating entire communities. How can you spoil a nonfiction book? But you should get the book because it reads like a fiction book. So much so apparently that there was a movie made from the book. I don't think I ever saw it. But anyway, don't watch the movie. Read the book. I think you'll enjoy it a great deal more than going to see the movie. And the movie isn't really going to give you the science and the research and all of that sort of interesting information that the book gives you. At least I don't think it will. And that is my honorable mention to be added to my top 5 medical books that I've read. I was going to say recently, but again, I read some of these books 10, 20 years ago. But they're the books that really stand out across the years at this moment, which isn't to say, one, that I won't read something else that I find really amazing and I can talk about, or that I might remember randomly, like I did The Hot Zone, that I might remember reading and suggest to you as well. So anyway, these are all books that you can add to your TBR, and I don't think you'll go wrong with any of the books on this list. Well, that's all I have for today. Thank you so much for showing up and watching. Thank you so much if you are a subscriber to the channel. And if you're new to the channel, hello, how you doing? I hope you enjoy what you've seen here. There are other videos for you to discover. It's sort of in my backlog. And there are new videos coming out. Now, I'm not gonna say this every week, but so far, 2 weeks in a row, I feel pretty good about it. Thank you all so much for watching. Remember, if you have any comments about my top 5 list, remember, put them in the comment section below. I love the engagement. And actually, the idea for this video came from someone in the comments, right? So maybe a question you ask can be the genesis of another video, right? Have a great day. Stay safe. Be kind. Be compassionate. Wear your mask. Wash your hands. Just be safe. This has been a time, and I want us all to come through it and be more connected, not fragmented, more connected.